What'd
you
you
hear me?
change?
I had to change it to the speakers on the Mac, the output.
Oh, I got you.
You can still hear me?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, big dog.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, shout out Tech in the building, man. Let's get it, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. You're spitting a lot of facts. I got a lot of grievances about the way this season played out too, man. And the Vikings
Facts.
do this every year. Every year they get your hopes up. They make you think you're a great team. The regular season is their Super
Yeah.
Bowl, and then they don't want to take it to the next level, man.
Facts. Now, so as far as because how much time you got you got a few minutes? You good? You good on time?
I'm good on time, brother. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask. We're gonna ask some questions. We're just gonna chop it up, man. But
Yep.
as far as KOC, see, a lot of people, I think Vikings fans, definitely Vikings fans, the nut riders, you know what I'm saying, etc. I think they get caught up into the regular season hype, or they have gotten caught up into the regular season hype, right? Now I get it. You can't take away what the man did for 2 seasons. Last season to me was trash. But you understand certain factors, Kurt goes out, etc. But this man has yet to win a playoff game. So everybody's saying extend him. Extend him for what? Talking about how great he is. He gets beat by the greatest coaches. What's your take on that? Do you want to see KOC get an extension? Like, be real with it.
I think a lot of people want to give him an extension because they think that while he does have good qualities, a lot of coaches don't have, like taking bums like Josh Dobbs and Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins and making them better versions of themselves. But when it comes time to shove, like the Lions in the last 3 years took a franchise that had 0 wins, and now they're going to be like probably in the Super Bowl. And the Vikings are the same reason. So in my opinion, I think if you extend KOC at all, you have to tie him to JJ McCarthy's contract, because if JJ don't get it done, him and Crazy got to go. They got to go.
So you're saying implement something in the contract that says it has to be this amount of success or something like that. That's what you mean?
It's tied to JJ McCarthy's contract. They got him for 4 more years. If he can't get it done, if he can't get it done with JJ, I mean, he's got his scheme, his guys, everything. Then he's got to go, because if you look at when he coached the Rams and when he coached the Washington, they just don't want to run the ball. Like if you look at Baltimore, you look at Buffalo, you look at Detroit, Philadelphia, they all run the ball. The Vikings are the last ranked rushing team in the league.
Yeah, facts. And he came off the run a lot when he should have stuck to it at times.
And I'm not saying you got to be balanced. Like you don't got to be 50-50, but you got to keep teams honest, man. And what they did is they got physical with Addison and JJ Jettas, and they bumped him off the line, dude. You bump him off the line, he's done. He's done. 7 step drops. You got 2.5 seconds. You got 2.5 seconds to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, and KOC never adjusted. So KOC never adjusted. He never went to the quick game. We didn't see no quick out slants. I mean, he could have did that the past 2 weeks versus the Lions. Attack the blitz. What do the Rams do? What does Matt Stafford do? Detroit Lions do? When the Vikings blitz, they attack them, right? They pick them apart. The Vikings, KOC, like you said, try to drop back, dial up long plays with a weak-ass trench O-line who can't block for more than 2 seconds, makes no adjustments. Then when he is running the ball well, we've seen him just stop running. Pass the ball 3 times in a row, some stupid shit, or call a dumb quick screen that doesn't work. My thing is, you can't extend the coach just because he's a friendly guy, dog. It's about winning, right?
Well, and I think, to be honest, the defense has got a lot of questions too, because when you get to the postseason, all the good teams in the postseason, if you disguise coverages and you walk 6 up to the line, they're just gonna throw the ball where you're gonna come. You know what I mean? Like you can't disguise coverages. The Vikings are the most cookie-cutter defense. You know what I mean? And the good teams can know what to do against Brian Flores's like scheming disguises. You know, dropping people into coverage and stuff. Jared Goff is just throwing boop boop dimes. 5 yards out. And
5 yards, quick game.
You can't. Yeah, we got exposed big time, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the whole thing with the season. Like, People say, "Oh, what did you expect?" Somebody, I think Sarah said, "Did you expect them to win a Super Bowl?" That's not the point. Nobody expected that. But when you get into a certain level, when you're playing Super Bowl caliber football, you win 14 games, you should be able to compete for a Super Bowl. The inconsistency was the biggest problem to me. Offense going weeks, can't score in the second half, can't put teams away. We've seen this for 3 years in a row. This is not some 1 year thing. That's my whole point. So culture's cool, energy's cool, okay, positivity, but where does all that get you if you can't get past the first round? I don't give a damn. Like I said earlier, the Lions got Dan Campbell, one of the most controversial head coaches in the game. Makes stupid play calls, does this, fourth down, goes for it. He don't care though. He got belief in his team and they're winning. Gonna probably compete for a Super Bowl. They don't care about who's friendly, who's Mr. Nice Guy. Can you win or not?
But yeah, and that's the thing with KOC. Like, I have a problem with, so Dan Campbell, like, will go for it every fourth down, right? Because he believes in his team. It doesn't matter if his team's on the 30 or if his team's on the 50, he's gonna go for it. But KOC will go for it at midfield, but he won't go for it when we're in field goal range.
Right.
It makes no sense, man. Like, why are you inconsistent? Like, did he just not believe in Darnold enough the last 2 weeks? I feel like he kept pushing Darnold to the point of where he couldn't push him anymore, and he just said, "I'm going to ride or die with this, and there's nothing else I'm going to do with this guy."
Mm-hmm. I don't know. The past 2 weeks. I mean, how could he believe in Darnold? Did he help Darnold out, make it easier for him? I don't think so with the play calling, but I mean, he was probably scared of what Darnold couldn't do or Darnold folding. I mean, it happened in front of our eyes. This was literally 2 weeks.
There's something to be said about Darnold. If you look at that game, what's weird, he's looking at receivers and he's not throwing the ball. Like,
exactly.
Is he looking? Is KOC telling him, "Hey, I need to get the big play"? You know what I mean? Like, we're down 7. What was it? We were down 17-3 or something at that point when he fumbles that ball and they turn it around for a defensive touchdown on Sam Darnold. Like, he's got a wheel. Like, you got to turn that ball loose, dude. It's 17-3. You got to turn that ball loose. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah.
I think at halftime I would have more respect for him if he would have put Slinging Sam Nick Mullins in. At least he's going to throw the ball.
Shit, or even dress out Daniel Jones. I mean, shit, see what he can do. I mean, Darnold gonna play like that. My thing is this, man. Like, Darnold, to me, he got to go as well. Like, I ain't saying fire KLC, I ain't saying that, but I think Darnold, JJ McCarthy time, definitely you save your money, you build around McCarthy. Darnold, and like they say this in the NFL, bro, you get only a certain amount of time chances to prove yourself. The big game, he didn't prove it. Regular season, cool. But Darnold, bro, he collapsed. It wasn't even close. It wasn't a good game, good performance for a quarter. He was trashed the whole game. What more do we need to see? Now, as far as you, do you want to see Darnold re-sign, Darnold franchised? Are you ready for him to go?
No, he's got to go. You cannot. He is a great athlete, but he does not play the position of QB very well, is how I could describe it. You can be a very good athlete and a good thrower of the football, but if you can't process information, he is not going to have as good an infrastructure anywhere else, bro. If they pay him $20 million to go to the Raiders or the Titans, he's going to learn in a real quick way. Like, hey, I don't have Jettas, I don't have Addison, I don't have Hawkinson.
Nope. Coach, he don't have KLC. He don't have McCown. What was it? The McCown? Coaches matter. Players matter.
Yeah, he doesn't have any of that.
Yeah.
I think if he's lucky, he stays and he backs up at the minimum, but he's never going to do that, I don't think.
Probably not, but hey, like I said, I guarantee you, just like similar to a Kurt situation, he wherever he goes, he will not perform the same. I guarantee that. I stand on that 10 toes down. He's not gonna go to the Raiders, or he's not gonna go to any team and perform at the same high level. KOC played a big part in that, and you can only do so much with a quarterback who is who he is. I mean, look what KLC did with Kirk, got the most out of him. He went to Atlanta, trash. Once again, Kirk. Come on, man.
Well, like you were saying with Sarah, like the Vikings, you can't let good be the enemy of great. You know what I mean? Like, the Vikings are always good. And come on. Is that all you want? Is that what you want? To just be good?
Right. That's satisfaction. That's not cool with me. Like, as a fan, like that's not cool with me. I want to see my team win a Super Bowl.
Well, and that's what the will said. The will said we want to compete for championships, and that is
Thank
not
you.
competing for championships.
Exactly.
That
Like,
is
or the Wilson line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, KOC has to run the ball. Like, or he's got to give up the play calling. If you extend him, you have to give up the play calling.
Yeah, I'm not extending him, bro. And you say to run, first thing they got to do is get some fucking linemen in here who can block in the interior. Get rid of Bradbury. Get rid of Brandell and Rosner. Make O'Neal look bad the last 2 weeks for real. If we being real, no cap. He got his ass kicked all game versus the Rams.
Oh yeah, O'Neal got cooked, bro. The Rams got a good front four. The Rams have a good front four. I will say that, but
they do, and they're young as hell. Rookies up there.
They were making the Vikings line and protection. Dude, I watched CJ Ham try and save Darnold's life, bro, on a couple of them.
Bro,
pickups.
It was bad. It was bad, man. It was bad.
Yeah, it was real bad.
You know, the saddest thing is, how long have we known this, bro? Like, just Vikings fans, what media, etc. How long have people been saying, even when Quaza and them came, okay, you got skill players, attack your trenches, please. Or the same thing will happen in the playoff every year.
Even look at Kansas City. I mean, they made it to a Super Bowl, and Patrick Mahomes got cooked without a left tackle, bro. That game, that Super Bowl against Tom Brady, he was running for his life. He lost that Super Bowl. And
what did they do the next year? What they do when they got players?
Yeah, they got players. Exactly.
Come on, bro. And when they got big bodies who will block and move some shit, what the hell did Quazy and KOC do? Oh, we're gonna get some skill positions. Or we're going to get safety or corner here. Where's your trenches? You can't win without a trench, bro.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I was saying this out loud the other day. I say Addison's going to get suspended about 3 games. I think.
Ooh, you think?
Yeah, he's going to get suspended 3 games, I think.
Hold on. But you saying something. You saying something there. So what makes you think that? You think it's still lingering?
Yeah, he's going to get suspended, guaranteed, for that DUI, guaranteed.
Okay.
3 games minimum. But here's what I'm saying: he's still got a lot of high value. I say you trade Addison right now. You trade Addison for Yep.
Trade Addy?
You trade Addison. He's on his rookie deal. There are a lot of teams. He could be a number 1 on some bad teams, bro.
Oh, definitely. He definitely a 1B.
Yeah,
but hold on, bro. Hold on. But hold on. You say trade Addison. Okay. Where does that leave the Vikings offense? Because you have a 1B receiver gone. That's a setback, bro. Let's be real. You can't just say release Addy, but it has to be something else. Then what? You get a receiver in free agency, you draft one, what you do, you hear me?
Well, it ain't Sherfield. It ain't, I mean, even Speedy, dude. Speedy had like a bunch of drops. So
Sharamani say no, don't trade Addy. No.
I mean, look at it though. He's on his rookie deal. You don't pay him much. He's got a bunch of value. A bunch of teams could use him. I mean, you're talking maybe a 1st-round pick, bro.
Okay. So you think you can get a 1st for Addy?
Yeah, if you get a 1st for Addison, oh yeah. I think you do that deal like tomorrow.
A 1st for Addison, that would be a lot, and that's something to think about. But okay, let's say this though, because look, the whole point of finding a quarterback, we got McCarthy now. We can presume Darnold's out of there. Got McCarthy, so the plan is now build around him. And you say Addison is still on a rookie deal. That's less money they got to spend elsewhere that they can use to go in the trenches, the interior guards, tackles, left guard, right guard to protect McCarthy, because we know your quarterback has to be protected. I don't care who the quarterback was versus the Rams. Even Patrick Mahomes, it would have been the same result. Maybe a closer game, but the same result. So we say it's easy. You can say, okay, Addison for a 1st round, but it's not guaranteed you find another Addison in free agency or draft the Addison. And at the end of the day, it's
not guaranteed.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I think that it's more important to the success of McCarthy to keep him upright than to have 2 receivers that he's not going to be able to throw the ball to because he's running for his life getting killed.
Or because they're locked up, clamps.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So if they're going to be doubling Justin, which what they were doing, I think you specifically can – I think
overlord
you go for the draft. Yeah, I think you go in the draft. Like there's some up and coming young receivers. They may not be as good as Addison is polished, but you need a 300-pound center, bro. Bradbury, have you ever watched Bradbury? He's on his ass half the game. Or he's got back problems. He's on his back half the game. Bro,
he's soft, bro. He's soft.
You know Bradbury is at the chiropractor every Monday, bro.
Yeah, he's soft, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny though, Tech? You want to be called Tech or Dan? Which one? Well, I guess Tech, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what's funny, bro? It's fans who still want Bradbury in the fucking building.
Yeah, they can't.
Why?
They're delusional. Because it's a feel-good story. It doesn't like Adam Thielen. They want Adam Thielen to stay.
Yeah,
but it's not about like feel-goods. It's about like winning. If he can't produce, bro, you got to go.
Thank you. And Adam Thielen, punk ass, he wouldn't even take a discount. That's why he left. He was trying to get over too. People forget that.
No, yeah, he got the bag. He got a big bag.
Yeah. Went to a weak ass trash team. That's all he cared about. You hear me? Like, but yeah, bro. So let me ask you this, Tech. So what do they do? Because I say Bradbury got to be out of there, right? And if they cut him, they save like $3 million, right?
Yep.
I think somewhere in there. So my thing is this: you got a center that you ain't even tried out yet with what's his name, Jurgens. What's the rookie they drafted? Jurgens. You can try him out. You can. It's a center in free agency. You getting Guapino. I'm saying this: spend all your money on the trenches. If I'm the Vikings, I'm allocating damn near every penny to the trenches, both sides.
Yeah, they paid Darisaw too, man. And I'm sorry, but Darisaw's good, but he's got to stay healthy, bro. If he can't be on the field, he's of no help to you. Yeah,
injuries, bro. Availability. That's it. Like great player, but where's he at?
And you know what? Like Aaron Jones is good, but I still don't think Aaron Jones is the player he was in Green Bay.
Injury prone.
He dinged up. He doesn't got a lot of home run potential. He does catch the ball well, but you could tell when he runs, he's kind of like, he's wincing for the hints. He's
he's been banged up for pretty much the last 5-6 weeks. He always come up limping or something during the game, after the game. So he's injury, and he's a smaller running back. So I definitely feel you on that. Like if you keep him, major discount first off, and secondly, you need to get you a running back in here who can bang and survive a whole season. I mean,
They must not like Ty Chandler, because when I see Ty Chandler play, he does have glimpses of like flashes of greatness, and he is fast, but I don't think he either picks up the blitz as well, or they think he's too small. There's something going on there. Like I don't understand why that guy didn't get the light of day. Like, and they don't tell you why.
Yeah. I think some of it, I don't know, bro, because Cam Akers came in, he looked good, but you can tell his Achilles, he's not who he used to be. Even when he breaks away, he don't got the same explosive speed. But I would definitely have loved to see Ty Chandler get more tick. But like we say, he does lack in pass blocking. He does fumble sometimes, but I feel like the explosiveness is there, the speed is there. I don't know why he didn't get more tick. And Aaron Jones still solid, but is he enough? After this season, seeing what he did, I can't say he is. Respect to him, but
all you gotta know is this: KOC went into last season with Kirk, and he thought Alexander Madison was going to be enough to get the job done.
Yeah,
that's how little this man knows about running the ball.
Shit like that, and then whoever around him not telling him, like Wes Phillips, whoever, like, bro, we got to run the ball, KLC. What did the Rams do versus the Vikings? What do the Eagles do? I mean, we're Super Bowls won. I don't want to hear about this fancy offensive shit. That's cool, offensive league, but you run the ball. You break teams when you run the ball, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, Harrison Phillips is like a good D lineman, but he's not like a disruptor. You know what I mean? He's a solid player. I will say Harrison Phillips, solid player, but Jonathan Bullard, like, you have one job to do, dude. You look at the ball and you wait for the ball to be hiked, and then you move, and then he jumps off sides. What are you doing? Like, you cost your team.
Yeah. You talking about the defensive side of the ball now, right?
Yeah, you cost your team.
I was never big on Jonathan Bullard. No, I was never big on Bullard. People loved him. I don't know why. I was never big on him. Harrison Phillips, cool, but he's not elite.
See, and that's why I think too, Brian Flores' scheme is like you live by it or die by it, because Dallas Turner, he's a good player, but they're asking him to drop into coverage. And when he played in college, bro, they just asked him to rush the passer. They didn't say do anything else. They just said rush the passer.
Oh, you talking about Bama?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bama. Yeah, rush the passer, stop the run. They disguise them sometimes, but he was never a strictly just drop back and be a coverage player like that. Now he attacks the passer and he stops the run, and he's fast. He gets to the quarterback.
He barely played the second half of the season though. Like,
bro.
So
I don't know. I don't know what's up with him. It's question still, but I don't know if it was because of he just wasn't good enough, or I'm not buying the whole he think he wasn't good enough though. I know his talent, dog. It ain't no way. If he's developed correctly, ain't no way he's not elite. Period.
Yeah, bro. I don't think I've ever seen a punt play where our guy should have blocked that punt and he missed the ball. I've never seen anything like that in all my years watching football, bro.
You talking about Grugier Hill?
Yeah, I've never seen that, bro. It's like he was blind and like went like two frames to the left or something and had like a brain fart or something.
Yeah, bro. That was bad, bro. That was bad, man.
He gets mine, and then he looks over and he's just like banging on the ground. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, like get your ass up.
Yeah.
What you banging on the ground for, man? Hell yeah, man.
It will be interesting to see though, because I want to see what Kwesi says. Like Kwesi's the person who should be like, hey man, like watching this. Like if KOC knew the whole year, maybe KOC did know the whole year the line was patchwork, the offensive line.
Right.
But you've got to address it now, because if you don't address it now, and if they bring these weak ass soft people back next year, then we know they don't take it serious, bro.
Exactly. And you know what else to the whole Kwesi point, like the O-line, Kwesi takes blame too. Kwesi signs the players. He goes, he gets the play. He's the GM. He makes the final call no matter what KLC say. So you got to put blame on Kwesi as well, as far as ignoring the O-line, believing in the O-line. For some reason, they believe in it. Maybe because Brian O'Neill always talking about chemistry and this bullshit. But Kwesi, they really truly believed in their O-line, dog, and that's a fucking problem.
Well, yeah, it's evidence that they believed in them, but when push comes to shove, like you saw them, they were just flat out lining up against other teams, and the other teams were saying, "We're just gonna push you around, dude. We're just bigger."
That's all we're gonna do, bro. Do you remember what dude who was with the Vikings 2 years ago? He's on Detroit now.
Oh,
it was a so-called no, not Davenport. The other one. It was so-called a splash signing from the Vikings. He cut his hair now. Used to have the long hair. You know what I'm talking about. The defensive end. Remember him and Hunter get to the quarterback? Zadarius Hunter, right? Or was it Zadarius who?
Yeah, Zadarius Smith. Yep.
Did you hear what he said about the Vikings O-line?
What did he say? They're soft?
Basically he said everything they're gonna do. Basically saying, they some bitches. He can't come out and say they soft bitches, but that's what he's saying. Yeah. I know everything they're going to do. Everything they're going to do. Come on, bro. And what did the Lions do? Attack them and blitz them. What did the Rams do? Same thing.
Well, yeah. Now the blueprint's out, right? So KFC can't march this weak ass shit back there and just say, "Oh, we're gonna hunt down the field for 25 plays." Like I get where KOC is like, okay, the majority of bigger pass plays, the intermediate to longer throws, the 20-yard throws down the field have more success. But like, you can't ask your quarterback to do that when he's running for his life. Like like I say what you want, man. I think the Bears are going to be better. I don't think they're going to be good. They can't be as bad as what they were. And they can't be as bad as what they were. And I think the Packers have a young squad. Like I don't like the Packers, but I think they got a young squad. So like, and our schedule is going to be way harder next year. You watch. I bet our schedule is going to be way harder next year.
Don't you get like don't it switch to like you get the number one schedule or something like that?
Yeah, we're gonna have like mostly winning teams next year. So I would be super impressed if we even made it to 10 wins. But the thing is, like, if the Vikings got into the playoffs and were like 10-7, this would feel a lot more like normal to me. I feel like the 14 wins just started amping people's expectations up of the Vikings, Like, I don't think they ever should have got 14 wins, to be honest. Like, that Jaguars game, that was a stinker. That Arizona game, that was a stinker. Where are some other games?
I said they would get 11. I said 11. After I saw them in the preseason, I said 11. Playoffs, 11. But 14.
That Colts game was a stinker.
Had a lot of ugly games, dog. The Green Bay first and second game, barely won those. When you kicking the team ass, can't put a team away. What do you call that?
You know, when I knew that when I said in the season is when the Bears made it as close as they did and bringing that game into overtime. I said the Vikings can't be serious. If you let the Bears onside kick and get back into this game, like, they make everything way harder than what it has to be for some reason.
Yeah.
It's insane to me how they allowed that.
Yeah, we got SKOL for Life barber. Shout out SKOL for Life. He say nobody fears us. We need some dogs in the trenches, man. That's what everybody begging for. That's what everybody wants. SKOL for Life, dogs in the trenches. You can't win without it. 3 years in a row, you got your ass kicked in the trenches. Is this a wake up call? Hopefully, shit, bro. Year one would have been enough for me.
I think you get a center in like the second round. You don't need to waste a first round pick, but you can get a center.
Say center.
Yeah, you need a center first off.
All right. Since you got a few more minutes.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Let's look at some free agents. I just do this segment with you. This free agent segment. You cool with that?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, but let's do it, man. Let's get some free agents. Shout out tech in the building, man. Y'all, hey, you got a YouTube or social media or what?
Just my Tech Jedi 29. Just my Tech Jedi on YouTube.
Okay. Hey. Do you do content, or you just not really?
I do a little content.
Okay, y'all go check them out, man. Yeah, Tech Jedi in the building, man. Let's get it, man. Heavy. Glad you came up here, man. Give me one. I'm gonna share the screen. Let me know if you can see the screen. I'll share. All right. Make sure you can see it. Hold on. Got it pulled up, logo. Hold on. Where's it at? Hold on, Vikings. Nah, hold on, man. Here we go. All right, give me 1 second. So you say draft your center. Do you got a certain center in mind, or you just think it'll be somebody there?
I think you can draft a center. There's some centers in free agency. Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. What you got?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let's look at the these are top 50. Top 50 NFL free agents in 25 receiver. I'm gonna go to the line. I think they should get Trey Smith. That's the first dude right here.
Trey Smith is gonna be about 20 million out of but they got cap space now, bro.
We got cap, bro.
Yeah, they got cap. You gotta pay him 20 million. You gotta pay him.
Yeah. I mean, what is it about, Tech? Like, people talking about, save money. Like, how many years have we seen the Vikings overpay? Now it's a problem overpaying a guard. I don't care if you spend everything on him, and you won't spend everything on him, because I guarantee if the Vikings come with the right amount of guapino, everybody wants to play for the Vikings already. The environment, the atmosphere, it's ranked number 1 in NFLPA. They just need the bread. They got it now. I'm spending everything on the interior, bro. How about you?
100%. You leave out maybe a couple things at the trade deadline or something, but yeah, I know you're definitely you're paying that man what he wants. You're on the phone with him literally after they win the Super Bowl.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it says guards usually get paid more than centers in free agency, which might be a reason the Chiefs are forced to let Smith walk. So obviously the Chiefs probably can't afford him. I mean, right?
No, they can't afford him. I mean, maybe this is Kelsey's last year. They got a lot of the stuff to address actually too. Because if this is Kelsey's last year,
yeah. And Kelsey's what, 37, 36? Ain't he getting up there?
Man. He's an old ass. Yeah. He's an old man, bro.
I mean, they better be careful.
He gets the job done though. He gets the job done in the playoffs.
The team coaches.
There are a couple suspect games. I think Hawkinson is a good tight end. I don't think we should have paid him as much as we did.
Hell no, bro. It's the second highest paid tight end. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Second highest.
You watch those other tight ends like Detroit, Kincaid. That is a good tight end.
Much better, bro. Hawkinson didn't do enough coming off an injury, cool, but he had time to recover. He didn't do it. He didn't give us nothing in the playoffs. I'm looking to see where that center was. What centers are in here? Because you said definitely got to get Brad. Who is Drew Dahlman, Atlanta Falcons? A rock solid starter for the Falcons. Dahlman is only ranked this low because his elite run blocking skills aren't matched by his pass protection. Well, guess what? Give me a run blocker.
Yeah, you need a run blocker. I don't think Ashton Genty is going to be there by the time the Vikings pick at 24, but that would be swell if the Vikings could swing getting Ashton Genty, bro.
Oh, you mean running back?
Yeah, if they could, they need a. I don't think they're going to re-sign Aaron Jones. Do you bring back Aaron Jones on a 1-year deal?
I don't. It depends on how much, bro. Like it got to be a big discount because he was injured most of the year. He definitely has lost a step. Still good, but he's not enough for. What did he get this year? How much he get?
I think he almost got like was it 10 million or something?
Yeah, that's too much, bro. That's too much, dog. That's too much, bro.
It's not a 1,000-yard season, but I mean, he's hurt like what?
He's hurt a lot. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Him being hurt. Like I would love for him to stay. He's definitely still a weapon, but can he give you anything? Will he stay hurt? Hold on. Somebody in the chat says they can't afford him. They can't. Why can't they afford him, Overlord X? That's cap. Expound. Why can't they?
Yeah, the Vikings have the most cap space, I think, out of any team. Actually, they only have $3 million in dead cap in 2025, so they have $70 million to spend.
Yeah, I think the Commanders have more.
Yeah, we're like first or second in free space.
Overlord Rex, that's cap, bro. They can afford it. If they want to spend it, they can afford it. Period. Come on, bro. Let's be real here, man. Now all of a sudden they can't afford it, but they afforded Kirk for years, and everybody was cool with it. Oh, he said the stream is slow. Damn, it's probably lag, huh?
Oh, maybe.
But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to see. So as far as you say definitely attack the trenches in free agency as well.
If they don't attack the trenches, I mean, nobody's going to allow. I think they're going to. I don't want them to extend KOC, but I think they're going to because he's going into the last year of his contract. Nobody wants to have a coach go into a lame duck year, you know. So, but I think if you're going to extend him, which I think the Wilfs will. I think they're kind of shell shocked, like, oh my gosh, like we're getting all these wins, but I wish they would just look at it like, hey man, like when you get to the dance, like it's a different game altogether.
Different game, man. Different game.
Completely different game. And I think if JJ don't get it done, bro, like I don't know. JJ looked good, but what if JJ sucks? You know, if
hey, that's the big point. Excuse me. It's no guarantee that McCarthy is the guy yet. He's done nothing yet. Only guarantee is that he's injury prone right now. Everybody talking about like it's McCarthy's season, the era. I get it, but the guy still got to play ball. Let's calm down for a minute and see what he does.
Well, and he's going to get hurt if they don't address the trenches anyway, and then he's going to be good to nobody. So, as what EJ is saying is facts. If you can't address the trenches, nothing else matters. You're going to be paying Justin Jefferson all this money. He ain't going to get the football. You got to be able to protect the quarterback and throw the football.
Facts, man. That's it, dog. Period, dog. No cap.
But I agree with you. Minnesota nice, man. These people got to stop like letting good be the enemy of great. They got to like hold people accountable.
Yeah. I mean, how long do you do Minnesota Vikings nice and be cool with being mediocre? Like
there's some teams in the league that just like there's some teams in the league that just always want to be good. But I would rather be 2-16 and rebuild my team. You know what I mean? Like the Lions did, and instead of being 8-8 every year, like that's just purgatory, bro. If they keep doing that, I don't think I can watch anymore.
I mean, my thing is, what's the point? How long do you go 10 games here, 14, 10, and just play around and out first round? You get tired of that shit, bro. When you gonna win? Shout out Purple Hef in the building. JJ McCarthy bet me 100. Ball out. Remember this. Purple Hef say it's facts. All right. Remember that, Purple. Remember this moment, dog. No cap. Overlord say purple purgatory. That's crazy. That's what they've been in, though. So let me ask you one more question before you go, Ted. Yeah. So as far as purple purgatory, the Wilfs, etc., like real answer. Do you think the Wilfs really deep down want to win a championship, or are they just capping to the fans? Real talk, bro.
You want me to tell you what my heart and my head?
Hell yeah! Like, are you from Minnesota as well? Like,
yeah, I'm from Minnesota. Yep, born and raised.
Okay, so you've been around. You know about the whole Minnesota Vikings, nice and all that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Real question for you, man. Do the Wilfs want to fucking win a bowl?
I mean, they have spent the money. They have spent the money. I think, but I think they don't want to be embarrassed. So I think the answer is both, which is bad. They are too afraid to be bad to get good. I will say that.
So you think they don't want to have a losing season? They're cool with, they're cool with making the playoffs, exiting the first round, long as every year they're getting, looking good the regular season. They're cool with that.
Yep, I think the Vikings are the only team that treats the regular season like the Super Bowl, and then they absolutely just don't want to play in the playoffs.
Wow.
Even other Minnesota sports teams are like that too. The Wolves are scary, man.
Real shit.
Yeah. What do you think
about the Wilfs?
Yeah,
man, bro, it's like, man. I mean, they talk a good game, but I question it. Like, they haven't shown it. I mean, they hired Kelsey, hired Kwesi. That's cool, but my thing is, what do you do now? First of all, it's going to say a lot if they extend KOC or not. Because if I'm them, I'm not extending KOC yet. Now, of course, don't fire him, but let him play out his last season and see what he does. Fuck that being scared, open market. No, let him prove it. But the Wilfs, what they've shown me is they're very nice. They keep coaches and players too long. And I question if they really want to win one, or they just about the pockets, bro. Keeping fans in the seats, being cool with being slightly competitive and being out the first round. I question it, bro. I don't know if they, as owners, do they really care about winning a Super Bowl? I really, dog, for real. I got questions.
I mean, they're not the worst owners in the league. I'll tell you that.
Max, that's true. I ain't gonna say that. They're definitely not the worst. We've seen for some piss poor owners, dog. No cap, but we need more, dog. I just think we need more.
I agree.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, Tech, man, I appreciate you for coming on, man. I'm gonna finish up this live, get to some more topics. But I'm definitely gonna have you on the show, man. Yeah, no cap, man. You have a good one, bro. All right, you too. I'm gonna holler at you later, bro. All right.